Well, good morning and welcome to another video. Now today I've done something that I've actually advised in the past in my previous videos, and I've come to work early, and where I'm at is at Windermere shoreline. Now this morning's looking really nice. There's tons of fog around. It's not lifted just yet. It's not thin enough for the sun to penetrate, so there's some nice light kicking off. But I've got here nice and early. I've come down to the shoreline and it's absolutely buttery smooth on the lake. So this gives me lots of potential to look at some minimalist photos with some really nice clean images. Now I've made a bit of an error this morning. I've not even brought any gloves. I'm absolutely freezing. My car was frozen over this morning. What day is it today? It is the 28th of February, so it's one day until March. So it's getting those nice warm days again, but the mornings are still absolutely freezing. Now I've come down to the shoreline for a couple of reasons. So because I knew that the weather was going to be quite nice this morning, I thought it's nice to get out anyway, and I'm here before work. But the second reason is because of this lens that I've got here. Now this lens is, it's not a brand new lens, but it is to me, and it is the 28 to 200 millimeter Tamron lens, if I can even get it off the bloody thing. So here it is, the Tamron 28 to 200. Now I've traded this in for the 28 to 75 Tamron that I used to have, because I was missing the focal length in between of 25mm from 75 to 100, because I also have the 100 to 400 Sigma. This is brilliant. Now I've got this in MPB, traded some stuff in, and I'm here testing this out, and it's so far so good. It's been amazing, and some of the footage that you've seen earlier was all filmed on this lens. I'm able to really punch in, so I'm down here going to get some nice clean reflections of what I can see the tree behind the camera here, and hopefully going to get some nice images. So let's see how we go. So what I'm currently waiting for is the sun just to lift above the fog, which it is just a little bit now actually, and I'm looking at a tree just in the distance, and it's coming out in a little peninsula, so it's on its own basically, and the fog, there's nothing behind the tree, so that's really getting rid of any elements behind the trees. It's just a tree with a nice calm reflection, but I'm just waiting for the sun to hit it just right, and it'll start popping off some images. And it's another good thing about this new lens that I've got, because if I just had my 28 to 75, I'd be limited in terms of what I can do. I'd have to change my lens, get my 100 to 400, and if I didn't like it, so I have to swap back. Now this, I'm actually able to get everything that I want. I can go really wide at 28, and I can punch right in at 200mm, so I'm going to give this a go. I'm going to wait for the light to hit just right, get a few images, and if you like the shot, then here's the image. So the sun has well and truly risen above the fog, and I can barely even see, but I've come further down the shoreline. I want to really embrace some of the rocks that are in the foreground. So what I'll do, I'll just flip around the camera and I'll just show you what I'm on about. So what I've gone for instead, because I was really focusing in on the tree in the back, on the back left, and there's lots of rocks in the foreground. Now, as you can see on here, and I'll just adjust, as you can see here, there's all these rocks, but they're sort of crashing with the reflection. But what I'm going to try and do is embrace that as much as I can. So I've got the camera following all of this curve and then going all the way out to the furthest tree there with some of these rocks. I've got this rock here which is not quite in the reflection. These ones I can't get rid of them. So I want to try and embrace that. I've got a vertical shot lined up, and yeah, so that is working out quite nice, and hopefully you like the shot, so here it is. seems like just like that, the fog is starting to roll in again and that blue sky is dissipating. But I don't have enough time, unfortunately. Typically, as it usually is, when I'm at work, the weather always turns out to be really nice, but I don't have enough time. It's nearly 20 to 9 and I've got to get to work for 9 o'clock and it's only up the hill, just up that way. So thank you very much for watching. A very short and disjointed video, unfortunately, but I'll attach all of the images that I've captured today at the end of this video. But once again, thank you very much for watching and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. And very quickly, this lens, yeah, I would definitely recommend. Again, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.